guys, Paul Bray, Family Friendly Gaming. I'm here to do an FFG Chronicles on other channels referencing us or calling us out or wanting to collab. If someone wants to officially collaborate, there is an email on YouTube that they can find. They can send a request to tell us what they're thinking, what they're playing, what they're interested in, and why they think we and they would be a good fit. We've had some of these come in to chat, and here's how I take it. I take it as they're coming to advertise some of their channel, whether it's the person or it's one of their alternate accounts, or it actually is someone who watches their videos or live streams, and they come to us and they're like, "Oh, this person wants to collab. I never heard of them." And quite honestly, here's the thing: I don't have time to go investigate them. I really don't. I mean, I am so swamped, so busy, so behind. I have so many ideas just floating in my head, so many projects I want to do. It's like I don't have time to go check out all these other channels. And again, it goes down to what is obviously their core goal in this, right? Their core goal is to get you to go check them out, to go watch them, right? So in essence, that's why I say it's like an advertisement. So I don't have the time, I don't have the interest, I don't have the energy, ultimately, and I hate to say this, but I don't care. You know what? If you want to sit there and babble about me, shoot the breeze, and be like, "Oh, I want to say this about him," I say, "Go for it. Have fun." If I'm rent-free space in your head, go for it. You know what? I don't have time, interest, because the other thing is you have certain people who are just trying to generate controversy, trying to just generate problems, because they think if they're all being controversial that they'll get a lot more views out of it and viewers. And again, they're trying to get a free advertisement. So they're like, "Hey, talk about me." So when you see these two different channels just, pecking at each other, they're the person who started it is trying to generate interest in themselves. So it's a very selfish interest there. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, "I'm going to have this issue with some of their channels, so then they'll talk about me." You see, that's their whole goal. That's their whole, they're trying to manipulate people. It's just the whole mental thing. The thing is, I don't feed the trolls. I don't take an interest. I don't have time. So if you're like, "Well, why don't you respond to this or why don't you respond to that?" If they really are going to mention us, there's a tab on YouTube where you can go check your mentions, right? And I generally check that maybe once a quarter. Maybe once a quarter I see what's up, who's talking about us. But ultimately, I don't have time, I don't have interest. And that's the other thing, if it's like, "Oh, I want to collab with you," well, then I got to sit there and check out your channel and make sure you're family friendly, make sure you're safe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I do not have the time, effort, or interest. So it's just not going to happen. And it's going to just fade away. And if they want to just keep on blah, blah, blah about us, me, fine, have fun, enjoy. You got freedom of speech. I don't really care what you have to say, because I'm doing what God put in front of me, what God has me doing. So ultimately, for me, it comes down to, do you care about the opinion of mere mortals and human beings, or do you care more about what God thinks about you, what God says about you, what God says to do? Are you being obedient to God or rebellious? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, hey, I'm just going to do what God told me to do. And you don't like that? Good for you. Enjoy, have fun. But that's my focus, because I put God way higher than humans and what they have to say. So that's my thoughts on this topic. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.